Okay, shut up, fat. We're starting the pod again.
Shut up. Cut you.
Back to the spoiler fill session.
Okay.
Where were we?
Are we live now?
Yeah, we're
Back
live.
to spoiler filled. So I don't know how much we got cut off, but
Dogs in my
basically,
way.
IMF Ethan Hunt was like, "Yo, there's a rogue entity. I gotta
Story isn't
stop
that
this
crazy.
thing." Yeah, there's
No, the
not too
story's
much.
not overly complicated. Like I said, it's an action movie. I love action movies. These guys aren't as big of action fans.
It depends on the
This
film.
guy's a slice of life fan.
Mad
so
Max Fury Road is badass.
I actually couldn't get into that one.
What? Oh my god.
It was a little weird.
What?
They were all like, "Guitar while I'm driving a
Yeah,
big car
I don't
in the
like that.
desert." You know, I didn't like
It's
that.
fucking badass, dude.
Why?
It's
they got
all
guitar?
real vehicles. Like all the stunts are real. Just
If I
like
want that, I'll just watch Death Race.
So, anyways, Ethan.
That looks like trash now.
So while the half key is stolen by a professional thief, Grace, on behalf of the buyer.
I like her.
So you
know,
guys, what do you guys think of Grace? I guess
Sure, bro.
Sure, bro.
Chick that
She's
stole
like what,
everything?
Mallory?
I've got her name. I just know her by Peggy Carter at this point.
Grace
Oh.
stole the key from.
But
Ethan.
I like.
There's
the
there's always a femme fatale that betrays everyone.
There is. This is before we got
What the
introduced to a
fuck?
certain character, right? The ghost guy.
Oh well, yeah, he made an appearance, but yeah, they didn't
Gabriel?
explain him yet. Gabriel.
We haven't gotten flashback yet, right?
I
No.
think we did have the flashback at the beginning
All right, so
No, he doesn't do the flashback until
in the
they-
sewer, right?
No, until after. He doesn't do the flashback
well, anyways,
until like,
when,
France.
just when we get to the flashback, there's
Monitor
something
if the
I have to
audio
ask,
still
and I don't know
works.
if you guys will know about it. Anyways,
What do you mean?
when
Just check if it
when
works.
Grace shows up,
It's going up and down.
I thought it was a weird introduction to a new character, especially this late in the franchise.
Oh right.
So while I liked her character just fine,
They're gonna be the big bad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I suppose they did it since this series has gone on for a while to introduce new audience members to the world
I guess.
by explaining how their stuff works.
But her background, like obviously, she's a highly professional thief, and like everything she does, anything except for like terrorism, she's done. All right,
So-
sabotage.
Was terrorism considered by the other party?
Okay,
So meanwhile, Luther identifies a piece of baggage containing a nuclear explosive sent by the entity. Benji narrowly defuses it, only to find it empty.
Benji is Simon Pegg, right?
yeah. All right, so I actually like the amount of tension because this brought back like old school.
Boom, boom, boom. Bomb's about to go off. We must stop it.
Something just went off. Double check.
Is
it,
the
dude.
audio still good?
The audio's still going.
I think that was
Okay.
the stream deck.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
What's it called?
what was I saying? Where was I on before?
We were talking about the bomb going off too.
Oh yeah, I actually really like the scene because it brought back good times like original old school Mission Impossible. Even though after they defused the bomb, we noticed like, oh, there was no actual danger, but the suspension we had, what was it? I don't know if that's the right word.
How
It was
intense it
high
was.
tense situation because we didn't know if it would go off, and
They managed to stop
they
it.
managed to stop it. It was a very close,
While also
high-stakes
revealing
situation.
that the whole time it was the entity toying with them, learning what it can about them.
Yeah, exactly. So it really shows the danger of it, and I honestly would have liked it better if it was just the AI,
Oh, the whole movie doing
the
all
whole
this.
movie versus the AI having
A human.
a human goon to do its bidding for it. I
Yeah.
don't like that
But
at all.
how do you
Actually,
expect the AI to do anything?
you saw what the AI was able to do just fucking around with them. You know, it can attack nuclear launch codes. It can attack all this stuff. It can literally sabotage anything just by being where it is. You know,
the plan.
That was the plan.
I guess the only thing that makes sense here is the only reason it has the goon is just so it could have someone to get the key and like basically break it.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's the only thing it is.
So, rattled by the entity's seeming precognition and the appearance of Gabriel, Ethan pursues Grace alone. In Rome, Ethan tracks down Grace before community agents and Gabriel close in. After a lengthy chase, Grace escapes while Ethan reunites with his team. So, what do you guys think of the chase in Italy? This is the car, the little yellow car.
I actually like
that
this.
was funny. It was was entertaining.
This chase scene was funny. I like the chemistry between
Grace
Tom
and Ethan.
Cruise and Grace.
Mm-hmm.
I forget his character.
It reminds me of a bunch of fucking chase scenes from James Bond.
No, you're not wrong. Once you've seen one chase scene or a couple chase scenes in a few spy movies, you've seen them all already.
But this one had a little bit more of a comedic
And
element.
always the scenery for these chase scenes
It's always-
are in like
no,
in
literally,
Europe.
Literally,
Yeah,
look.
in Europe.
It's the
This
same
scene-
lighting and
No, the
coloring.
scene where they had their chase scene was the same scene in the new
Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious movie
Oh
with
yeah,
the
with the
ball
ball
going.
thing going
So
on.
it's literally the same location.
I'd say this one was better though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this one didn't drag on nearly as much as
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's
The
true.
funny part, when they showed the chase scene, I literally thought of John Wick, because that's where they fought. In the,
Literally,
Like Paris,
you've seen
but
yeah.
one chasing, you've seen them all.
they were fighting in the middle of the car. I'm
But
like,
all
is
the
this-
chase scenes that I usually remember are like they're in like Italy or Rome in the middle of the day.
They're the most. That's
it's
where
because
they
they have
usually
the
happen.
most. It's because they have the most expensive cars over there with the
That
fastest
and I guess
horsepower.
it's
It's because it
location.
has twisty roads and shit.
Yeah, it's location. They can't do it in New York. They can't. They can do it in probably Las Vegas. Can they? They don't. It's too.
New York would
it's
be
too heavily populated.
I did
They
think-
gotta do New York.
I did think it was how entertaining how that lady with the big old van was just running over everything.
Yeah, like we had small car versus big car. Small car was it? That car was a tank though. That
Yeah.
small one, it was a tank.
Fiat.
Oh.
All right, so
The
I
little
thought that was
Fiat,
cool.
bro? You talking about little
Yeah, yeah.
We come to Italy.
I like the Fiat, bro. That was
It was
really
a,
cool.
that thing was a sleeper
That was
build.
Guido from Light McQueen. Wait, why you not head of tires? But yeah, that was Guido, the same car. It's a
Yeah.
little yellow
So
Fiat.
I like the chase scene. It didn't drag on too long. There was something that did drag on too long, and I absolutely like, yo, can this end already?
What was funny to me was the very start of it, of the chase scene, where they're like, "We gotta ditch this BMW. You know, it's nice, normal size." Like, and they pan to a car that looks like it was gonna be their car, like a spy-looking car, and they pull out a little Fiat.
Yeah,
I
that was
liked-
the funniest. That
I
was
like-
that was the. That was probably the advertisement placement there. Like they wanted the ad space there, but they didn't want their car to get destroyed in
Yeah.
the movie.
I liked the beginning of the chase too, where it was Grace driving the car and she just kept hitting everything.
Yeah, no, she's a terrible driver. Like,
well, she
yo,
was stressed under pressure,
the most
bro.
realistic scene though is when she hits a car. It's like, who parks like that? And I was like, yo, that's like something I would do.
Honestly,
Like,
though.
who parks like that? You're like, I crashed into you because you parked.
With Benji and Luther providing support. I do want to break. With Benji and Luther providing support, Ethan and he's infiltrate a party held by arms dealer Alana in Venice.
Yo, Alana though.
Oh my god. You are a simp, see?
Look.
Simp is when like girl.
Well, he
She
simps
looks
over
good, right?
all
She
of
looks
these
good.
girls.
Is that the other girl in the desert, right? Who you talking
No.
about?
No,
that's
Alana's the leader
She's the
of some crime crime
Yeah.
family.
Oh, the Asian looking one.
no
the
the
leader
blonde
of
lady.
the crime. Yeah, the blonde lady with her goon assistant guy.
Yeah. I liked her as well.
That's the route I would have went though. It's her. Her
Turn
route.
it into her.
Yeah, like if I was Ethan, I would have literally sold it to the highest bidder. Probably.
No, I froze.
So, hoping to find Grace's body and learn the key's purpose. At the party, Grace encounters Gabriel and learns that Alana had hired her to steal the half key. Ethan unsuccessfully attempts to dissuade a fearful Alana from selling the key. Gabriel tells the group the entity has determined that one of Ethan's comrades will die that night. They scatter, with Ethan subduing but sparing Gabriel's subordinate Paris. Gabriel knocks Grace out and kills Issa before Ethan can intervene.
I'm not surprised this happened. They've been
Bum.
focusing on her the last couple of movies.
Well,
Bro.
that was his love interest, and now they killed her to have like a
Isn't
new?
every movie's like we gotta fuck with his team in
Yeah,
some
that's
way?
always like that, yeah.
wasn't like
The
Simon
first
Pegg
one was
like a
literally betraying his entire team and selling out the names.
wasn't like Simon Pegg like betraying the team in like the last one?
Not
don't
necessarily. I think it was more of a forced situation.
Well,
he wasn't doing it against like
they always had to.
he was doing it against his will. I think.
oh.
Either way, yeah, it's always like
There's
the
always
team is at
there's
stake.
always a betrayal. The team's at stake. Someone's gonna die. Like I think his wife literally died, and then now his other love interest just died.
Because they're like, we can't have all these motherfuckers on
we
screen at the
can't
same
have a
time.
harem for Ethan. We gotta
This guy
keep it
protagonist?
He
we gotta
collects all
keep
these
it
motherfuckers.
monogamous. We gotta keep it monogamous.
He's like Kirito in that way.
well, Kirito gets to keep all his waifus. Ethan's, they all die.
I want to pee is playing Forza.
Nice,
I
bro.
want a piece playing Forza.
It's pretty hype. Which one? 5?
5, yeah. It was.
Forza's great.
Anyways,
Remorseful Grace is convinced to join Ethan's team, and they prepare to board the Orient Express, where Alana will meet with her buyer. Luther leaves for an off-grid location to investigate isolated traces of the entity in his hard drive, warning Ethan not to kill Gabriel out of vengeance. On the train, Gabriel kills the engineers and a fireman and destroys the throttle and brake before meeting Dellinger, who proposes an alliance between himself and the entity. So what do you guys think of this kind of like twist scene? Where we got like the intelligence director there.
all right, so, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I mean, the thing that I am surprised is, like, the guy who's been chasing Ethan Hunt down is, like, maybe he's finally getting, some shit fuckery's going on here. We need to figure out what's going on.
Some shit
maybe
fuckers?
I'll
Yeah,
maybe
shit
I'll
fuckery.
maybe
Oh.
I'll let Ethan go because this could turn out to be bad.
Yeah.
Why are you running?
So
Like,
I
that's
like
what he
that part. I still don't like him because, like, I'm just frustrated that this keeps happening. You know, I think
people
I
keep
reached my
changing
limit
his
in this
team.
movie. All right, I've reached my limit in this movie actually. So you
Let
know what?
them
I'm sick and
come.
tired of this happening. Just. I don't know.
Someone you know betrays you.
Yeah, I'm just sick of it happening.
was
here.
also,
it's always the same.
This was also a character development scene for Grace when she was transferring the money, and then she's like, "Never mind, I'm not gonna transfer that money to my bank account."
Was it character development or was it something else?
I don't know.
Because Ethan Hunt said that this guy could be trusted.
yeah,
And then the next moment, she finds out, oh, he's the buyer.
yeah, but then when she had the opportunity to wire the money to herself, she's like, "Cancel. I don't want no more. I'd rather join the team."
I don't think that's what it was. I really don't. I think it was because, hey, I don't want to be a part of this with this guy anymore, so I'm not going to take his money and have him hold anything over me with that
Right.
type of situation.
So Dellinger explains that the complete key, which is the guy with Gabriel, explains that the complete key unlocks the chamber housing the computer of Sevastopol, a Russian submarine, which was sunk by an early version of the entity after it infected the system and tricked the crew into destroying their own submarine with their own torpedoes. So this early version is still on the submarine, and whoever can access it can devise the means to either control or destroy the entity. Gabriel kills Dellinger in an attempts to kill Paris, who the entity has determined will betray them because Ethan spared her life. Impersonating Alana, Grace brings the complete key to the buyer, whom she learns is Kittredge, which we talked about.
I do too much shit, bro.
Through attempted to betray Ethan for a monetary reward and protection for herself, she decides against it, pickpockets the key from Kittredge, and flees.
So, with all the pickpocketing, sleight of hand going on here, I'm half expecting that the key that like everyone has right now is not even the real key anymore, right?
Maybe.
There's too much misdirection going on here, and they're showing it way too much
It's lame.
to make it not be a huge plot point.
So
That's just my guess, though.
Ethan parachutes it just in time off a cliff to save Grace.
Suspension of disbelief right here.
That song was cool though.
Okay, so the bike scene there, they said that was their most dangerous stunt to date. I don't know if that's completely the case. Maybe it's the fact that it was off an actual cliff. Maybe that might have
Didn't
been
he
it.
jump out of a plane?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like that can't be right. But
Well, I
anyways,
think maybe this is more dangerous because he explained.
I've seen the behind the scenes scene that what they did there was a ramp. So when I saw it, the green screen they used and
To make the
CGI
rocks?
to make it, the rocks and all that, it looked disgustingly terrible. It was gross to look at. It was not good. All right. There was a couple other scenes like that, and we'll talk about it soon. It's a train scene,
Right.
and it was just awful, just awful. VFX team, I think it was VFX team. You guys, I don't know if you guys didn't have enough time, but
Probably not.
I do too much. Someone up there needs to like do better. All right.
Ethan parachutes off a perilous cliff onto the train to save Grace, but Gabriel acquires the key. Ethan overpowers Gabriel, but the latter escapes and detonates a bridge ahead. Grace and Ethan detach the locomotive from the rest of the train, saving the passengers. Just before they are about to plunge down a broken bridge, they are saved by Paris. who informs Ethan that the key's connection to the Sevastopol before falling unconscious due to her injuries. As Ethan flees the train with the... Oh, okay, so yeah, what do you guys think of the whole train going down scene?
This is what I'm talking about, where it dragged on for too long.
They had to jump from cart to cart.
Yeah, no, that was quite frustrating, actually. At first, I was like, okay, cool. I could see the train stopping, but I don't know how much momentum a train would have to have for it to keep on going.
You're too slow.
With the 4 cars.
Yeah,
falling
like
down.
after the first 2 or 3 cars, okay, cool. I understand that. 4, 5, how many more are going to keep falling
The
off?
whole train, baby.
You know, it kind of gave you that vibe too. It's like, are they really gonna have to keep running through the cars? Like,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, this is running on for too long, all right? I was
It's like when a
not okay with
clown
it.
starts pulling out the fucking.
Yeah,
yeah, they just
The
kept going.
rags.
yeah, I get it. Okay, moving on.
I was thinking of Looney
My
Tunes
God.
when that train was falling. I was
It-
thinking,
it
we were
was-
thinking Looney Tunes. It was like kept
It
going.
was not. I was not having a great time there. All right.
For me, it was like right after the piano fell. I was
break
like,
from
this
the
has got to be it. There's no.
Yeah, that's what I was
way.
thinking too.
And next, the next car was still going. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was there with you, man. I
Bro,
get
what
it. So I didn't like that scene too much. The initial start to
Want a
the scene
break?
was just fine, but then it kept going, and then it was not fine.
So as Ethan flees the train with the complete key, which he had pickpocketed from Gabriel during their skirmish, Grace informs Kitteridge that she has chosen to join the IMF.
Now, you know my theory I talked about, right?
Yeah.
About the Ketteridge and her. This is where it kind of throws out the window, I think, because she still chooses to accept. But I don't know if she's like doing it knowing that he's obviously a traitor at this point.
Maybe,
or not,
yeah.
Or if she's just trying to get on the inside.
Who knows?
So
I guess we'll see
I'm
the next
I'm
one.
confused by that scene, you know? I'm a little confused by it.
We'll see the next movie in part 2.
Yeah, this is where part 2 basically, it leads us into part 2 basically.
What are you guys' final ratings for this movie?
I'll stick with 7.5. For part 1 movie, look, all right, so this is, I'm having a hard time distinguishing. I know these are 2 very different movies. I don't know what to compare it to. Into the Spider-Verse, the new one.
Oh, okay.
We know that was a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But that was a cliffhanger that
so
wanted you to
good.
continue the series. You were like, oh my God, I want it to end right now.
And it was such a long movie, and I
But
was
in
like,
this
damn,
one-
dude, this felt short.
But in
Yeah.
exactly. But in this one, I was like, okay.
Like, bro, can this train please?
Yeah, no, I was like, okay, the movie's done.
Yo, she looks
have no, like, I don't have any exceptional feeling about, like, I don't want to, like, I need the next movie right away. I'll be happy to watch the next one right away, but it's that, for a movie that leaves off at a cliffhanger, it wasn't
lame.
It's
that
lame.
great.
It's lame. I gave it like a 7.9 then. What about you, Javier?
It's still a 9 for me.
It's still funny.
We haven't heard any reason why you liked it, though.
What?
What are your reasons for liking it? And you can't just say you don't know why.
And
you know
do it
why.
in bullet point format.
Yeah.
Bullet point for
You
well, I
know
mean,
why you liked it, and
I
I, want to
actually
know
enjoyed
why.
all the action in the movie.
Oh, yeah, that's the given.
There's some scenes, obviously, like the train scene. I felt like it was dragging on too long. Like one of the, I can't really think of all of it. Like the chase scene was probably another one where it's just like it was all right. I mean, it wasn't too suspenseful. Like it just very predictable. And like obviously the comedy in the movie was pretty done well, in my opinion. For like an old fart like myself, I really enjoyed
I'm
it.
older than you.
Yeah, but you don't act older than me.
Yeah, that's true.
You act like a child more than I do.
I'm the one in the house.
Oh my goodness. So with that, check out our previous podcast.
I'm not done questioning him. I need your opinions on characters.
Like which character?
Let's start with Gabriel. What did you think about him?
I mean, I thought he was a bitch
All right,
the whole time.
Gabriel, I never went into. We never went into
Really?
it about his the backstory of Gabriel.
Yeah.
You've seen all the movies as well, right? So, do you
yes.
recall him appearing in any old movies, or did they
No.
shoehorn this guy in?
I don't
into this
remember
movie?
it. He must have been like in the original one.
He-
No,
I-
I don't think that.
Oh
was
no,
was
not
it
even
either.
because that was the one with also had a train in it. I forgot.
Yeah. So I don't.
Well, the thing is, he had to be in one of them because the reason why they had the flashback is showing that he.
But I
Gabriel's
don't
that
remember
young-
this scene from any of those movies.
Well, I've never
I've seen them all.
This is the first Mission Impossible movie I've ever seen.
I don't remember it, so I feel like they shoehorned it in, but it falls the villain falls super flat because it's so shoehorned in my opinion. Like they want to set up a backstory for him, but I
Yeah,
don't.
they should have
recognize
just
him
had
from
a new
anything else.
villain.
They should have just had a new person, yeah. instead of shoehorning a villain that relates to one of his past, I don't know, flings maybe.
They should have had Peter Griffin as the villain.
So the villain, I think, falls flat in basically all ways in this movie, mainly because his setup was so bad. They tried to set up a connection, but there was no connection to set up.
So with that, check out our previous podcast. If you enjoyed this one so far, we upload this episodes weekly. Also check out Patreon, and it helps us greatly. Appreciate it. Now time for content we've seen this week.
I think Diablo 4.
Diablo 4.
So, yeah, so I beat.
Cold in here.
So yeah, I beat Diablo
No, it's
4.
because you
It
beat
wasn't
skeletons.
anything- I really like the dialogue at the end of the game.
I heard
but,
the end game is not great.
at the moment, it's
How does it
falling a
feel to
little
finally
flat
be
right
done with it?
now. I'm still playing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, season 1 comes out on 20th. So Diablo 4 is fun. Story. The game wants you to like characters, but since it's my first Diablo game, I don't know if the characters are an old game, so I don't have the attachment to certain characters that I probably would have if I played the previous games. So to me, it falls a little flat. The final boss did not feel like a final boss whatsoever. I obliterated her.
Oh my goodness.
I played Catherine Full Body. I replayed it because when it came out, it was like 2019.
Yeah.
What's that game about?
It's an Atlas game. It's you can pull it up, Javi.
Okay.
It's Catherine Full Body. It's a Atlas game. It's like a puzzle game about the main game.
Oh, it's K. Let's see.
It's you can just click on images or the website, I guess.
Well,
But it's about a dude who cheated on his girlfriend
yeah.
and having to go through his messy relationships, and like it's really mature for its compared to like some stuff like Persona and stuff.
Persona.
Because Persona deals with teenagers and high school life and making friendships and shit like that.
Oh my goodness.
And Catherine,
What?
I don't know. This is what's popping up, bro. This is
just
what
look up
he's
the
into,
puzzles. Look up the puzzle,
bro. Oh,
like
now you want me to
gameplay.
Look up the puzzles. Okay.
Yeah, like
These are cutscenes?
yeah,
I'm
those
sorry.
are
What
cutscenes.
is this? No.
It's a puzzle game where you play.
Like that? Is
Yeah.
that the puzzle?
No, that's the
I
confessional.
actually know this game.
It's a good game.
No, I never played it, but I know this game actually.
It's a really good game.
Because I used to get like every couple of weeks when I was looking at Family Fair, right? I would get the little like otaku magazines, and this game was actually featured on one of those. I was like, "Yo, okay."
It's by the Persona people.
Yeah, I see the art style. Yeah.
It's really good. The drama is. I've already played this game like 2 times,
You like
2,
that
3
much?
times. Well, because I played the original back when it came out on PS3. Then I played this one, and then
Yeah, there was this.
and
number
then
two,
this is like a remaster / they added new content.
Yeah, okay.
And I never got to the new content, so I'm doing another playthrough right now.
Oh.
The game's fucking hard, dude. Like those puzzles are fucking challenging.
Yeah.
And even though I've
Would I
already
be too dumb for him? Be honest.
no. But it
You
is
had
it is
to
fun,
guess.
and the music is all like classical music remixed into like rock themes and
that's
shit.
dope.
It's really dope.
You had me at classical, but then you said remixed.
Well, it's really
You
good.
like remixes.
Not as much. Not, of course, about it.
But yeah, if you like dramas about like messy relationships
Is
and
it
shit,
boring slice of life like Persona 5?
dude, the dude is a dirtbag who cheats on his girlfriend who's maybe pregnant.
Oh. Yo, that is interesting, actually.
Dope.
I watched the new Jujutsu Kaisen episodes.
Oh yeah.
Jujutsu. This one is like a prequel season, so it shows Gojo and his friends how they're doing stuff before.
More like
Itadori
Hoto.
comes in. before they start training them. So yeah, it's cool. They're still in school basically.
So
being
so
sorcerer
is
school.
this just season just like a prequel?
Yeah, this
It
season's a
looks-
prequel.
What
so
did they
far.
already run out of shit in the future?
No, I don't know. This was just abrupt to me.
That's weird.
But yeah, it's interesting though. I still like it.
I'm waiting. I gotta wait for the dub to come out to watch
So
it.
you're telling me if I watch season 1, I don't have to watch season 2?
Or you can watch season 2 and then.
Oh,
watch
this is his
season 1.
backstory, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Season
saying. This is origin story basically.
This is how it became the almighty powerful.
How he became powerful and
How
his
many
friend
episodes
became
is
the
season one?
villain.
24?
It's
The
still-
last season was 24.
But we already
episodes, I
watched the movie, which was basically that.
believe. Pretty much. I also been watching the new episodes of Bleach.
They started it up again?
Doesn't
Yeah,
that?
this season
I
of
saw a
Bleach.
Twitter clip which was like some villainous girl was like trying to seduce some slave guy or something, and then he
soldier.
to have sex with her, and then he like chops his head off or
Yeah,
something.
she cut him in half.
Are you talking about when they're starting to invade?
Yeah, this is the start of the invasion.
Eddie would know.
Okay.
So yes, that scene did happen. That's funny.
So, okay, yeah.
I was like, what the
I've
fuck
been
is
catching up
this?
on One Piece again.
That's dope.
So-
I can't
And
type that in, Jesus, Lexi.
What's been happening in One Piece?
I'm not gonna say what's happening. I'm gonna say that
Did he look cool?
I feel bad for anyone who's not caught up.
I'm not caught up.
Because you're not
You
gonna
can
be
catch me up
No,
verbally.
you just won't be a part of the
The Twitter discussions.
you just won't be a part of the moment when we get that new episode.
is there a new gear
in
coming out?
August, all right. When we get that new episode in August,
Does One Piece have any good games?
actually yes.
There was a
one
new
for
one
the
that just
Wii
came out.
actually.
The Wii, bro. I'm not going back that far. You got me fucked up.
Bust out the Wii.
But no, I don't like One Piece fighting games.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
don't
like
look
them.
that good.
No, they're
They
not.
look like any other.
They're always trying
Anime
and-
game.
Like the My Hero one
the
is dog
downside-
shit.
no,
The
the
Sword
thing
Art
about
ones
One Piece
are
games,
bad.
The
is that
Jujutsu
it's
Kaisen one.
always about the same damn story. I love the anime story, but the game
They
is
had to get
always
the
about
One
the
Piece.
Marine Ford arc. All right,
Oh, really?
it's always about that. It's always every game. It's always about that.
Who's the best Marine
All right, and
character?
it just frustrates me. Like, okay, we got more than just that arc. How about we do a story about the other arcs finally?
Who's the best
But
Marine
probably because they
character?
don't want to like scare people away who
Kobe
aren't caught up.
or Garp, probably.
Bro, Kobe
or
looks so
Gar.
cool.
What does Kobe do?
Look,
Well, his like slightly older look, yeah.
you'll see it.
What does Kobe do now?
I can't.
He's a Marine.
No spoilers.
He's a Marine.
No
Oh,
spoilers.
boy. his
Anyways,
powers.
so one thing I gotta say about especially art here, art-wise, it's pretty good, but there is
Pull it
actually
up,
moments,
Bobby. I want to see this new art.
I
art-wise.
can't. I can't. I don't want to
Let me-
spoil it
let
for
me
myself
finish.
either,
Let me
bro.
finish.
don't know what it looks like. What are you
Hey, let me speak. Let me
Alexi, I
speak.
can tell you this right now. I'm almost to the samurai arc.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I'm
What
not.
happens in the samurai?
Oh my
You have
god.
you have until
samurai
August to
now? Like,
catch
where's
up.
all
dude.
this
Dude, I'm
coming
not gonna be able to
from?
catch up, bro.
You just
I
What
didn't
is
know
that?
it was the last samurai.
I'm like
No,
10
there's-
episodes away from
there's like-
episode 800.
Swordsmith.
There's like
No,
that
you're
Dracula guy who has
you're
a
not catching
boat
Yeah,
for a
that's what I'm
crop.
saying.
Anyways,
Oh.
let me get back to what I was saying about the art. All right, so the art is it's a complete change from like all the other arcs. It's like a mix. Well, not a complete change. It's like a mix of old and new,
I just want Robin to look
in
better
one,
than
right?
than the second.
and so it looks really good. Now they also do introduce 3D animation into this.
Don't look it up.
Whoa, can I see it?
I do
What?
not like it.
You don't like it.
It-
Oh, it's like that crappy
It looks
CGI
good
style.
when they do the boat and the OP.
Yes.
Bro, that OP that
I wanna
I'm
see
I
this.
should.
I want to see
Look.
this 3D.
Don't
style.
do it. Don't
Look
look
at
at
the
it.
3D
Let me
style.
finish.
I don't know if I want to.
Yo, let me finish.
Okay.
I want to see the 3D art style.
The 3D
No.
art style works for the most part, but there are times where I'm like, yo, that does not look okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
But
Is it
90% of the time it works.
is it like objects or is it
It's
characters?
characters.
Oh,
Period.
Oh, the characters are 3D.
I'm
Yeah,
not,
I
Sometimes
believe that.
or all the
it's
time?
not all the time. It's very rare.
Okay.
Did they do
When it
that with the
happens,
movie?
when it does happen,
For like
you'll
unique
notice it.
shots.
What?
For like unique shots.
Yeah,
or
it's for unique shots.
Did they do that
so
for the
it's
movie
very
too,
rare,
Lexi?
but when it happens, you'll notice it.
Did they do it in One Piece Red?
I can no.
I believe they did.
I can say the character's name.
No.
Say it.
You already know the character is.
Okay.
I know the
who-
character.
Because it's one of the Yonkos, the warlords, emperors. It's one of the emperors.
Oh.
Which one?
Is it
Kaido?
Kuma?
Kaido.
It's one of the emperors, not warlords.
Oh.
So there's Shanks, Kaido,
Kaido's in
Big Mom, and
3D?
all that. So I'm just saying a name. I'm not telling you what he looks like.
I just
or
got
anything like
to where Luffy meets up with the guy with the polka dot hat. and
he got to
and
meet with the
the
guy who looks like a panda.
and the guy who
One of the
has the red
Law?
spiky hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Law.
True-
I like
true-
Law.
true legger.
Trafalgar.
What happens
Trafalgar.
after that?
And then what's the other guy's name?
Eustace Kid.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. Oh no, they.
I was
where
so
I'm
hyped.
at, they're a big part.
I
of
was really hyped when they're like, "Oh shit, they're working together to fight the Marines and
I say
shit."
where
right.
I'm at.
And they're at the
You
like
should see where
the
I'm at.
Enough
and
One
they're
Piece
looking
talk.
they're like fighting like robot
You
Kumas or
should
some
see
shit.
where I'm at, bro.
Like they
You'd be
think
so
they're fighting
hyped.
the actual Kuma, but it's
Enough One Piece
Anything-
talk.
anything
Let's
else?
you
we-
wanted to see. You're like,
talked-
bro.
It gets so crazy.
We've
Hey,
talked
you
more
like 'em
about
now,
One
just
Piece
wait.
than Mission Impossible.
Everyone
at
play.
this point.
Everyone play with Catherine. It's really good.
Anything
Yeah,
else,
bro.
guys? You guys
I might
watched
look
this
into it.
week?
We'll see.
So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
Catherine, full body. You
I
get a
don't
lot
have
of.
anything new to really recommend right now.
I recommend Pokemon Sleep.
I mean, I haven't tried it, but
It
I'll
hasn't even
recommend it.
come out. What if it like kills your mom?
I recommend watching ROM 100, the bucket list.
You mean
an-
Zom? You buffoon.
You could call it dweeb.
I was gonna say.
Whatevs. And also, I got reincarnated as a vending machine.
All right,
I recommend both of
Like
those.
even I'm an Ace Sky fan, and even this one's too much for me. I tried reading and I dropped this shit so fast.
I also watched. I'm caught up on Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh yeah, you remember
That's
you telling me about
older
that.
one, right? That was like
The new season just dropped like last week,
Is it still?
but it's in sub
is it
and
good?
and the person I'm
Look it up
watching
real quick. Look it up.
and the person I'm watching it
I'm
with,
imagining
it's
something. I don't know
on
if
season.
what I'm imagining.
What's it called?
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Yeah. Oh my god. BUNGO. There it
Did you
is.
say Buggy versus what?
Buggy versus who?
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Bro, this show's whack, bro. I don't
It's
know why
This is
you're
not the
watching
episode I
it.
thought it was. Okay, this is not the show I thought it was.
Yeah, no, a new season just dropped like last week or so.
Why are they
It's
still
not the
doing
best
this,
show,
bro? Why are they
but
still
it's
making
very
this show?
entertaining.
The
Give
show's
me
garbage.
a quick overview.
It's a detective show where they have powers.
Is one of the characters have like a blue eye or something or no?
Uh,
I'm thinking something else.
The
I
Shinigami.
don't know.
No, okay. There's like one character. There was same art style.
Is it
Uh,
Detective
But
Conan?
this is animated by Studio Bones.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of this anime, actually. I
You
don't know.
did you watch it?
I watched 2 seasons of it, and
Oh.
I thought the second season was
it's
okay.
entertaining, but
It's not
then again,
entertaining. I
no,
got
it's
really
entertaining because I'm
bored.
watching it with another person and we're like
What did I do
teasing
with my
it.
phone case?
They're making jokes. So.
Yeah.
It's just so boring, bro.
Like there's that guy in the middle. His power
Which
is the one with the green scarf.
Oh my god.
His power is that he
He's got a
cannot.
bowl cut?
No, he doesn't take damage from lemon shaped grenades.
Oh my god.
That's
They have to
dumb
be
power.
lemon shaped.
Like this show.
So
So
just throw
A regular
ball.
grenade, he'll die.
Does he come across lemon shaped grenades a lot?
I don't know. Like we were trying to figure out how he even discovered he had that power.
So the plan for next week, we might not have a pod, but if we do, Barbie.
I've
Because
already
Eddie
got
has
my
a
tickets.
because Eddie has a wedding.
I've already got my tickets.
Barbie and Oppenheimer.
You got your
it's
tickets to the wedding?
Barbie,
To
yeah,
the
Barbie
wedding,
first
too.
and Oppenheimer next. So I've already got it. I already got it scheduled for Barbie at 11, and it starts at like 1:04 p.m. And then at 2:45, same theater in IMAX, I have Oppenheimer. I
I'm
don't
gonna
have the
get-
best seats for
I'm
it,
gonna- I'm
but
gonna-
it's right up front. So
I'm gonna
full
get
blast, bro.
I'm gonna get my tickets for the week after the wedding.
No, I've got this like full. It's gonna be full blasting. I'm right in the front, basically.
Dude, Christopher Nolan films are so loud. Like it will legit hurt your eardrums.
So like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping
I'm
Cinema.
gonna die
Until
at
next
that movie.
week. Bye.
Peace.
Like you guys saw his last film, right?
What was it?
Batman.
No, it was some Viking movie.
Oh, I saw that one. Are you talking about the